Hi folks! In this video I'm going to assemble a super easy to make zipper pouch. Keep watching. So the first thing I'm doing is having the Cricut maker cut out the two colors of fabric that I've chosen for my pouch. One color for the outside and a different color for the inside lining. And once again, the rotary blade does a perfect job.
So in this video, I'm going to assemble one of these little zipper pouches that I've been making. I learned to make them yesterday, or the day before perhaps. This one is lined with blue polka dot, and this one has a teal lining. The finished pouch that I've been making is 7 wide by 9 long, approximately, maybe a ½ inch here and there. But that's the approximate size. I like this size because I thought I could use them to store my pencil crayons and markers that I have tons of. So I'm going to put one together. The way I'm going to do it is the easiest way that I found to make them because I'm still learning. I started sewing a few weeks ago. So I'll go ahead and put one together. I have a little blue tassel. To get the size that I made, I cut my fabric 8.5 by 10 on the maker. 8.5 because that is the full width of my zipper, including the tabs on the end. You can make any width you like, but the width will be determined by the length of your zipper. And I cut it 10 long to end up with approximately 9-inch pouch. So this is how I put them together. This is the easiest way that I found to put them together. Whoops, I need one of those and one of these. Okay, so you're going to put your lining good side up. You're going to line your zipper up right along the top edge. And you're going to put your outside fabric wrong side up. Line them all up nice and straight. Make sure everything's lined up. I'm going to clip it. And I'm going to sew all the way from end to end, all the way through. So I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll be back to show you what I've done. Okay, so I've sewn right along the first side of the zipper. You can see how it's sewn in. Once I get the zipper completely installed, I'll press it so I can do my top stitch. But to get the second side installed, we're going to do the exact same thing. We put the inside fabric good side up. We line our zipper up right along the top. Smooth everything out. There we go. And we put the outside fabric wrong side up on top to create our little sandwich. And we'll clip it to keep everything in place. And we'll sew the second side. And I'll be back. Okay, so I've sewn the second part together, back stitching at the beginning and at the end and sewing straight across. And we can open it up and we'll be able to see how the zipper is installed. And I'm going to press everything nice and flat so we can do some top stitching. There we go. And there's our zipper. It's installed. So I'm going to go and press this all nice and flat so I can do a nice top stitch on it. And I'll be back to show you how I do this. Okay, so I've pressed my pouch, pressed all the fabric down nice and flat, and I've done a top stitch along the edge of the zipper on both sides. And now we're going to go ahead and put the zipper pouch together. Imperative, you want to remember to open the zipper, because when you sew this together, if you've forgotten to open the zipper, you're going to be stuck. You won't be able to turn it right side out. So you want to make sure to open the zipper. You're going to take the ends of your zipper and face them down towards the lining, towards your lining fabric on both sides. Put them together. Make it nice and flat. And I'm going to clip them. You could use straight pins, of course, but I'm going to clip them. I like these little clips. So we're going to take this one, face it down towards the lining fabric, put them together, and clip them again. So now you're going to be sewing around, but you want to leave a space open large enough to be able to turn it inside out. So I saw someone use pins to remind themselves to stop sewing so they don't sew it completely closed. And I thought that was really a great idea. So I'm just gonna clip here and there to keep everything straight. I'm going to sew starting here, go all the way around and stop at this pin so I have an opening large enough to turn it right side out. And I'll be back. So we're back, and I've sewn all the way around the bag, leaving an opening in the lining so that I can reach inside and turn it inside out. Which is what we're going to do. Oh, actually, before we turn it inside out, we want to snip off the corners. Be careful not to cut through your sewing. But this will give you a cleaner corner when you have to push them out. You'll get a nicer corner. Okay, so we're going to reach inside. And this is why you left your zipper open, so that you would be able to pull it all the way through. If you had forgotten to leave the zipper open, you'd be stuck. And you'd never be able to turn it inside out or right side out without taking all your work apart, opening the zipper and sewing it back up again. There's the lining. So before we put the lining into the bag, I'm just going to fold this in and do a little top stitch along the area that we left open. So I'll do that so I can close it up. The bottom is closed all the way. So all we have to do is push it into the bag, tuck all the corners in nice and straight. And I'm going to press it again just to get a finished look. Get everything nice and flat. And I'll take a little ribbon and attach my tassel to the pull. And that's it. A zipper pouch. How easy was that? If I can do it, anybody can make one. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. I know I'm not a professional seamstress, and I know that some of you could have probably done this a lot easier, or maybe you have a really special way to do this that makes it easier. If you do, please let me know. I'm always happy to learn new ideas. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching.